Conor McGregor had the wrong mindset going into the biggest fight of his life? One of his closest teammates says yes, and he's not holding back. Let's break down what really went wrong between McGregor and Khabib at UFC 229, and why this could matter for Conor's comeback in 2026. All right, folks, we're throwing it back to one of the most intense rivalries in UFC history. Conor McGregor versus Khabib Nurmagomedov at UFC 229. The hype was unreal. The press conferences were electric, and when fight night came, it was a full-blown war. Well, almost. Because according to Artem Lobov, Conor's longtime teammate and training partner, the Irish superstar sabotaged himself before he ever stepped foot in the octagon. Yep, you heard that right. On a recent episode of the Ariel Helwani show, Lobov revealed that McGregor simply wasn't in fight mode at all. He said, and I quote, "He was in the wrong mindset, the party mindset." According to Lobov, McGregor was only training twice a week for the biggest fight of his MMA career. He wasn't focused, he wasn't in Vegas grinding. And when Artem tried to push him to get serious, Conor straight up told him to F off, let that sink in. The guy was going up against an undefeated monster in Khabib and barely training. Now here's where it gets wild. Lobov believes that if Conor had been locked in, like the version we saw against Eddie Alvarez, he might have beaten Khabib. Imagine that for a second. A fully prepared, laser-focused McGregor against Khabib. No distractions, no wild nights. Out, just that killer instinct. Would the result have been different? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Because this has fans seriously rethinking UFC 229. Fast forward to today, Khabib's retired. McGregor's still recovering from that brutal leg injury at UFC 264. He hasn't fought since. But now, all eyes are on 2026 McGregor is targeting. A comeback at a possible UFC event at the White House. Yep, you heard that right. And the hype is starting to build again. And guess who wants back in the picture? Artem Lobov. Despite a nasty legal battle and some explosive social media feuds between the two, McGregor deleted some wild posts last summer. Lobov says he wants to help Conor return to form. He's urging McGregor to get back to SBG Ireland, back to the basics, and train like a real contender again. Lobov himself is stepping back into the cage soon too, fighting Zabojara Tukogov, one of Khabib's understudies, at a PFL event in Dubai. Full circle much? And here's a spicy take from Lobov: if Conor returns and scores a massive KO in his next fight, the hype might just be enough to lure Khabib out of retirement. Would that happen? Who knows, but it's never. Say never. Bottom line, Conor McGregor wasn't himself at UFC 229. And if Artem Lobov's claims are true, we might have missed out on the fight of the decade. But with 2026 on the horizon and Lobov extending the olive branch, the story might not be over yet. So, do you think a fully focused McGregor could have beaten Khabib? And should Conor bring Artem back into his camp for this comeback run? Let us know in the comments below. Smash that like button if you're excited to see Conor fight again. And don't forget to subscribe for more fight talk, drama, and everything UFC. Until next time, stay sharp, stay savage, and we'll catch you in the next round.